From Elon Musk's Starlink coming up with a huge Dogecoin project and rising crypto adoption to all the latest data and updates, I'm going to share some exciting news with you. So let's talk about it. So first of all, we are now seeing that there is a slowdown in volatility and crypto prices have stabilized a little. While there is not a massive rally, there is also not another sell-off. And we can see here that Bitcoin's price has stabilized above 40K and Ethereum is also holding above the 3K level. Now the good thing is that some altcoins have outperformed other cryptos. For example, Dogecoin is currently up by almost 1%, Matic is up by 3%, and the biggest gainer is Shiba Inu. SHIB is trading up by almost 18% thanks to its official listing by Robinhood. Meanwhile, we are now seeing that the rise in Bitcoin's volatility over the past few days was short-lived, which could point to a short-term stabilization in Bitcoin's spot price. As per crypto trading firm QCP Capital, Bitcoin volatility markets are not showing too much panic. The firm noted that near-term volatility ticked higher over the past day, while long-term volatility barely budged. So what it means is that volatility has decreased and there are now no chances of another sell-off for Bitcoin as well as altcoins. And now, let's come to the big news for Dogecoin coming from Starlink. So as per the details from an official blog post, we are now seeing that Dogecoin transactions can be soon carried out offline using Starlink's technology. The blog post detailed updates from Dogecoin developers Timothy Stebbing and Michai Lumen. The announcement also included a sneak peek around projects like GigaWallet and Radio Doge. It also hinted at the infrastructure on which Radio Doge is built. Tim and Michai offered some thoughts and updates on projects, including a peek at the infrastructure being used for Radio Doge. And it has been revealed that transactions without the internet can be made possible with the project Radio Doge. Radio Doge focuses on combining low-cost radio technology with the worldwide Starlink satellite network to enable low-cost, wide-scale access to Dogecoin for those who reside outside the scope of traditional internet infrastructure. So as a result of this project, the Doge community will be able to conduct transactions without the usage of the internet. And we can see this tweet as well where it is stated that it will be possible with the project Radio Doge to make transactions without the internet. And it is mentioned that this project focuses on using radio technology combined with the global Starlink satellite network to enable access to Dogecoin for people outside the reach of the internet. Meanwhile, it has also been revealed that the Dogecoin team has been working on providing the groundwork for Radio Doge and GigaWallet with LibDogecoin. For those who don't know, LibDogecoin is the building block for the creation of Dogecoin projects. The team stated that LibDogecoin had hit a milestone of 0.1, as in turn allows for validation and creation of transactions. On the testnet, the team completed the first test transactions through the core node relay and Dogecoin addresses were produced. The library successfully received Dogecoin on the main network. On the other hand, Radio Doge Regional Hub was launched last week. The Radio Doge basically acts as the base technology for the testing ground of the innovations. The first transactions on LibDogecoin will be formed and sent out this week, and it will be broadcasted over 150 miles through HF radio in Colorado. The transaction will be sent via Starlink satellite to the Dogecoin testnet. And now we can see this official blog from the Dogecoin team, and they are saying that with 1.7 billion people remaining unbanked globally, there are huge portions of humanity who depend on unscrupulous people. And they sometimes depend on threatening people and systems to trade their produce for the goods and services they need to survive. As a result, the Dogecoin Foundation's mission is to see Dogecoin become the de facto means for exchanging goods and services globally. Combined with the mantra "do only good every day," it is clear that grassroots adoption in emerging economies and as a means of freeing people to enjoy the same financial autonomy that the team takes for granted is a win-win scenario. Now, if you have been keeping up with the Foundation Trail Map and the community enabling work that has been going on with LibDogecoin, you have probably noticed that they are working hard on laying the groundwork for a number of projects. And all these projects are focused on bringing the Dogecoin ecosystem to a ready state for rapid grassroots adoption. The Doge team believes that it's all about utility through adoption, and adoption comes through integration. Right now, the aging Dogecoin core wallet is heavy with desktop metaphors that made sense a decade ago. And it is encumbered with facilities that slow down development and would better be broken out into utilities. With the Dogecoin project, they believe that by taking the core functionality from Dogecoin and making it available as a simple C library with bindings for many languages, they multiply the community's ability to innovate. On the other hand, the Giga Wallet project focuses on providing a freely available drop-in solution for internet-based commerce and tipping through standardized, non-custodial wallet integration with the Dogecoin network. It is stated here that Radio Doge focuses on using cheap and reliable radio technology combined with the global Starlink satellite network to enable cheaply deployable, wide-scale access to Dogecoin for people outside the reach of traditional internet infrastructure. All in all, as per the Dogecoin Foundation, the main objective of Dogecoin is to make it the worldwide currency for global exchanges of goods and services. By delivering projects which give everyone on the planet the ability to create a non-custodial Dogecoin wallet, to transact Dogecoin for goods and services, they aim to maximize the potential for Dogecoin to positively impact the lives of humans everywhere. In short, the company's new projects and developments will soon bring the communities closer and larger. The Dogecoin community should be in for a treat this year. While there is still a long way to go, these are exciting early steps toward realizing the goal of making Dogecoin an unstoppable financial vehicle, one which will empower financial freedom from power structures and provide a means of exchange for the future generations. And with that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So we are now seeing that Dogecoin is currently trading just over the 14 cents level, which is also acting as a support level for it. And we can see here that it is currently up by almost 1%, which means that Doge is showing some resistance against the overall market pressure. Another thing is that Doge has managed to trade above its 50-day moving averages, which means that we can expect an upward movement from here. So despite this recent sell-off, it is now expected that Doge is going to start another rally in the coming weeks. And now, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Bitcoin is currently moving just over the 40K price level after the recent drop to the 39K level. From a technical perspective, Bitcoin is now trading below its crucial moving averages, which is a major bearish sign. However, the good thing is that its daily RSI value is now in the neutral zone, indicating the end of the recent sell-off. All in all, Bitcoin is currently in a make or break situation. But still, some things are indicating that it is heading towards the north from here. For example, we are now seeing that despite this market decline, a majority of Bitcoin addresses are still in profit. In its Week on Chain report, Glassnode analyzed the number of Bitcoin wallets that are in profit and found that around 70 to 75% of addresses are seeing an unrealized profit. And it is much higher than the 45 to 50% of addresses during the 2018 bear market. The report by Glassnode also revealed that up to 60% of the transaction volume is in profit dominance, and long-term holders are the most likely to be in the green. Commenting on the findings, the Glassnode analysts added that the current bear market is nowhere near as bad as previous ones. Meanwhile, crypto analyst Nicholas Merton is predicting that Bitcoin will not hit a low last recorded in July of 2021. Merton predicted that while Bitcoin could still see a price drop, it is unlikely to dip to around the 30K price level. According to the crypto analyst, the declining supply of Bitcoin, as well as its tendency to set bullish higher-low setups, are the reasons Bitcoin is unlikely to plunge to around 30K. The crypto analyst further says that the increasing number of people holding Bitcoin for over a year is growing, which is aiding in the supply contraction. And this is the kind of supply contraction that in the past has led to entire bull markets or mid-cycle rallies. On the other hand, crypto analyst Benjamin Cowan says that the accumulation phase of a lifetime could be coming for Bitcoin. Cowan highlights that Bitcoin bulls would have a historically attractive opportunity if Bitcoin drops below its 200-day moving average. He says that if the bottom falls out, which we don't know if it's going to or not, but if it does, and we see that capitulation type event as we saw back in 2018, then this would yield, more than likely, an accumulation phase of a lifetime. To support the argument, Cowan points to Bitcoin's RSI, which is putting in lower highs. If you go look at it on the weekly, again, you can see a very similar story. You can see that happened back in 2011, and you can see that it happened back in March of 2020. And during those phases, the weekly RSI bottomed at around 35K. So this means that a massive accumulation zone is on the cards for Bitcoin, and it can help it to move to the upside as well. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen some massive announcements from the Dogecoin team. And it is now expected that these projects will massively surge Dogecoin's adoption along with its price.